Your FastMCP client keeps losing its authentication state every time it restarts, forcing users to log in again and again. We'll show you how to persist OAuth tokens to disk so your client remembers its credentials across sessions. You'll see exactly how to configure the OAuth client provider with a DiskStore backend, ensuring seamless reconnections without manual reauthentication.
From FastMCP client auth import, OAuth client provider. From key value, AO stores, disk import DiskStore. Hash store tokens on disk for persistence across restarts. Token storage equals DiskStore. Directory equals // local /share /FastMCP /tokens. OAuth provider equals OAuth client provider. MCP URL equals https:// your MCP server, com/mcp/ssc. Token storage equals token storage.
This demonstrates the pluggable storage backend pattern, where persistent state management is abstracted behind a unified interface. The concept allows you to swap storage implementations without changing application logic, enabling seamless transitions between development, testing, and production environments. What makes this distinctive is the complete separation between how data is used and where it's stored, achieved through a consistent key-value interface. The pattern works by establishing a contract through a storage interface, while concrete implementations handle the specifics of different backends. Your application interacts only with the interface, while the actual storage mechanism, whether memory, disk, or distributed systems like RIDIs, is configured externally. This creates a clean architecture where storage concerns are isolated, making the system more maintainable and adaptable to different deployment scenarios. This approach matters because it solves the common problem of environment-specific configuration without code changes. You can develop with in-memory storage, then deploy with RIDIs simply by changing a configuration line. The trade-off is a slight abstraction overhead, but the benefit is massive flexibility, especially valuable in systems that need to scale from local development to distributed cloud deployments while maintaining consistent behavior. Let's break it down line by line.
From FastMCP client auth import, OAuth client provider.
Imports OAuth client provider, the authentication handler for FastMCP client connections. This manages OAuth token acquisition, refresh, and secure storage, handling all authentication workflows with the MCP server.
From key value, AO stores, disk import DiskStore.
Imports DiskStore, a persistent key-value store that saves OAuth tokens to disk. This ensures authentication survives server restarts, eliminating the need to re-authenticate on every application launch.
Hash store tokens on disk for persistence across restarts. Token storage equals DiskStore. Directory equals // local /share /FastMCP /tokens.
This initializes persistent token storage using the DiskStore pattern. OAuth tokens are saved to disk at local share FastMCP tokens, ensuring authentication survives server restarts and eliminates the need for repeated logins. The directory follows XDG base directory specification for proper file system organization.
OAuth provider equals OAuth client provider.
This instantiates the OAuth client provider, the central authentication handler for FastMCP connections. It manages token acquisition, refresh cycles, and secure storage, eliminating manual auth boilerplate while enforcing persistent sessions across restarts. The provider pattern here decouples auth logic from your application code.
MCP URL equals https:// your MCP server, com/mcp/ssc.
This specifies the MCP server's server-sent events endpoint. The SSE protocol enables real-time updates from the server, which is essential for token refreshes and other asynchronous operations in the OAuth flow.
Token storage equals token storage.
This injects the token storage backend into the OAuth provider. Persistent storage ensures authentication tokens survive server restarts, eliminating the need to re-authenticate on every application launch. The pattern follows dependency injection for flexible storage swapping. This closing parenthesis finalizes the OAuth client provider instantiation, completing the OAuth client configuration with the specified MCP server URL and persistent token storage. Without this, the object creation would be incomplete, preventing authentication with the MCP server. Token persistence pattern. The DiskStore implementation bridges ephemeral runtime and persistent storage, maintaining OAuth tokens across server restarts without manual re-authentication. Directory permissions become silent failures when the specified path isn't writable by the running process. Always verify the storage directory exists and is writable before deployment.
The token that never forgets must first learn to disappear.